I'm Mouse Jones. I'm Mac Watts. I'm Fly.
And we are
Guys Next Door.
yeah. Welcome.
NT ways. So did y'all hear about that new law in Utah that requires all biological fathers to pay half the out-of-pocket costs for pregnancies?
Well, I tell you what's cheaper than half the cost of pregnancy. $500. $500.
I mean, listen, you could have paid less than that had you just spent the $50 on the pill.
I mean, sometimes you don't be knowing.
Yeah. So
If you suspect it, you should just take the pill.
I'm trying to really think about this.
Sometimes you live on the edge. You feel me?
I feel like, all right, so let me ask you, your father. This is more directed towards you. In a sense, how would you, I mean, you did it.
I did what?
Pay out of pocket? Half out of pocket?
No.
I mean, somebody did. Somebody did.
The government.
So how would you feel if that bill just slapped on you? Wow.
Probably how the woman felt when the baby started growing in her and kicking. So, so yeah, I can understand.
It hurt you?
I ain't got it, bro. Like, I ain't got it. I'm gonna tell you, like, niggas think life is sweet. Maybe before the panorama, we could have figured it out.
Wasn't you the one calling it a pandemic?
Not for me. For what I was seeing.
Wow.
What I was saying. Not for me.
Like I said, did you talking about where the hose at? Yes, I asked where the hose at because I wanted to not. If the hose was there, I didn't want to go.
Go the other way.
I want to go the other way. I just wanted to know where they was at, so I didn't go.
It was a pandemic for some friends of ours, but not for me.
I never heard that terminology.
It was a
struggle.
It was a struggle over here. Okay, and
so there was this TikTok because it goes along with this Utah thing, where
I was wondering where you were going.
Yeah, no, it's forget what she's doing in the video. She's basically saying if a fetus is a baby, and she lists off these 3 or 4 things that kind of put things into perspective. So she was like, if a fetus is a baby, then women should be able to take out life insurance policies from the moment of conception. And then if the baby dies, say miscarriage, whatever the case may be, I should be able to collect. If a fetus is a baby, then men should be required to pay child support from the moment of conception. If the fetus was if the fetus is a baby, then the woman should be able to get food stamps from the moment of conception up until, because that's, I mean, if we're calling it a baby, these are things that should be required. And then I forget what the 4th one was, but she ends the video saying, but the fetus is not a baby. Men are just using the laws to police women's reproductive rights.
Yeah, because it was definitely, I was wondering where that was going, because it was definitely making me a Democrat.
No, but these are all.
I was definitely about to be like pro chop.
No, but these are all things like, why is it that when it comes to getting an abortion and all that, and like men having to pay for said children, all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is wrong, it shouldn't be a thing. But when it comes down to the other side of it, whenever I list the benefits that I need to support said child, all of a sudden it's like, oh, but that doesn't count. So it's the same thing. It's playing both sides, where it's like, these laws prevent us from doing certain things with our bodies and when it comes to the children, but the same laws won't support us when we need the help with those things. Like, why can't I take out an insurance? I could take out insurance policies on children that are walking this earth, but the last one was if a fetus was a baby, then if someone was to abuse a woman, they should be charged with regular abuse and child endangerment of abuse. And these are all things that are factual, that aren't actually laws.
I agree with that.
So you're saying that Which I do agree with. I fully agree with your statement. But you're saying this story is a part of that as well. There's some.
Yes, because why is it this whole time from most pregnancies, women have to pay the out-of-pocket costs. The men aren't on the hook for any of the medical bills.
So you're saying so from a woman's standpoint, you view at least this piece of legislation a win for women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pro chop. Kill it. Kill it.
Yo, bruh.
Kill it. If that's what you want to do.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
I'm back, bitches.
I
had a few Thursdays and I wasn't here. Y'all didn't have the real. Niggas was probably playing. I heard y'all was playing political. Yeah, I'm back.
Wow.
Let's keep it a buck.